Hello everyone, and welcome to Patsy Travels. In today's video, we're diving into the top cruise ports in the Mediterranean, those truly memorable destinations every cruiser should experience at least once. The Mediterranean has many beautiful and historic ports, but for this video, I've selected 6 personal favorites to keep things focused and to give you the best insights into each one. Before we start though, let's talk about a few ports I've chosen not to include, and why. First, Rome. Technically, the cruise port is in Civitavecchia, quite a distance from Rome itself, so you'll need transport to reach the city. Personally, while Rome is filled with history, it's also extremely crowded and, honestly, often a bit dirty. What do you think? Do you enjoy stopping in Rome during cruises? Then there's the port of Tarragona. This is a beautiful place, known for its stunning Roman amphitheater, but I left it out since it's so close to Barcelona, which I'll be covering later. Besides, I've had some difficulty with access and information from the port's media department, so I don't have as much insider info to share with you. Have any of you visited Tarragona? What was your experience? Lastly, Zadar. It's a lovely city and the port is well located, but with the heavy tourist traffic, I feel like it's lost a bit of its original charm. What about you? Do you prefer exploring places that are less overrun by tourism? Let's start our journey with Palma de Mallorca. This modern, well-equipped port is a great stop. And although it's not essential, I highly recommend taking a shuttle from the port to the city center to save yourself a good bit of walking. The first thing you'll spot as you get closer is the stunning Cathedral of Palma, also known as La Seu, right by the sea. This Gothic cathedral is not only impressive from the outside, but is also one of the tallest Gothic buildings in Europe, giving it a unique charm against the Mediterranean backdrop. Once the shuttle drops you off near the cathedral, I recommend exploring the Old Town on foot. Palma's historic center is full of charming alleyways, local shops, and a mix of old-world and modern vibes. It's a beautiful area, but keep in mind that tourism here has grown significantly, especially from Germany. In fact, some places now primarily speak German or English, so speaking Catalan or Spanish won't always be enough. How do you feel about this kind of transformation in tourist cities? Do you enjoy places that have adapted to their visitors? Or do you prefer a more authentic local experience? Next, we have La Valletta in Malta, a port city with an incredibly rich history. Founded in the 16th century by the Knights of the Order of St. John, La Valletta has been a crossroads of civilizations for centuries. It was initially influenced by Muslim rulers, then became part of the Crown of Aragon under Catalan rule in the Middle Ages, adding a distinct Aragonese influence to the island's culture. The city later became a powerful fortress under the Knights Templar, and finally, it was controlled by both the French under Napoleon and then the British Empire before Malta gained independence. From the port, you can easily reach La Valletta's historic center on foot. There's also an elevator for just €1 that takes you to the upper city, sparing you a steep climb. While there, make sure to visit St. John's Co-Cathedral, a remarkable Baroque church that houses works by Caravaggio and other masterpieces. However, if you're planning a trip, I recommend avoiding summer due to the intense heat. The best times to visit Malta are spring or autumn, when the weather is much more comfortable. Next up, we're heading to Trieste, located in the Adriatic Sea. Technically part of the Mediterranean, but with a unique charm all its own. Trieste's port is practically in the city center, making it an ideal destination for cruisers who want to start exploring right away. This city has a fascinating history, as it was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire before becoming part of Italy after World War I. Trieste's cultural landscape is a blend of Italian, Slavic, and Central European influences, which gives it a very distinctive feel compared to other Italian cities. There are a few standout places to visit here, starting with the Piazza Unità d'Italia, one of the largest squares in Europe with an open view of the sea. It's a breathtaking space that showcases the city's historic architecture. Then, there's the Miramare Castle, set along the coast and surrounded by beautiful gardens. The castle itself was built in the mid-19th century and was once the residence of Austrian royalty. Trieste is also known for its amazing cuisine. The city offers a unique mix of Italian dishes alongside Austrian and Slovenian specialties, making it a culinary hotspot for travelers. If you're here, don't miss out on trying some of the local dishes, which are truly unlike anything you'd find in the rest of Italy. For those of you who love exploring places with deep-rooted multicultural histories, Trieste is a gem. Have any of you visited cities with a mix of cultural influences like this? Which ones left a strong impression on you? Next on the list is Marseille, one of the oldest cities in the Mediterranean and a port with a very distinct character. Marseille's Old Port, Vieux Port, is close to the city center, but you'll need to take a shuttle to get there. Fortunately, the shuttle is free from 9 a.m., making it convenient for cruisers to access the main part of the city. Marseille is a city of contrasts. It has a certain old-world charm, with a bit of a rugged edge, especially in areas like Le Panier, the oldest neighborhood in Marseille. This area has narrow streets and colorful buildings that feel like stepping back in time. On the other hand, Marseille also faces some social challenges, partly due to high levels of immigration and occasional internal conflicts. Personally, I've never had any issues, and I find that this mix of influences adds to the city's unique atmosphere. Marseille has beautiful beaches, and the coastline offers stunning views. But beyond that, you'll find a variety of attractions like the Basilica of Notre Dame de la Garde, which overlooks the city. If you're interested in history, culture, and a Mediterranean city that feels authentically lived in, Marseille is definitely worth a visit. What about you? Do you enjoy visiting cities with a bit of grit and character, or do you prefer more polished destinations? Now, we head to the vibrant city of Malaga, located in the south of Spain. This port is very accessible, and you can reach the city center on foot within minutes, making it a perfect stop for cruisers. Right near the port, you'll find beaches, fantastic restaurants, and some amazing Andalusian cuisine. If you're a fan of seafood, don't miss the chance to try the local pescadito frito, which is a delicious fried fish dish typical of the region. For those with more time to explore, Malaga offers several highlights. The Picasso Museum is a must-see, as the artist was born in this city. Another standout is the Alcazaba, an ancient Moorish fortress that's rich in history and offers stunning views over the city. Malaga is one of the most picturesque cities in southern Spain, and its mix of culture, beautiful beaches, and incredible food makes it hard to beat. Has anyone visited Malaga already? If so, what was your favorite place or dish? And finally, we arrive in Barcelona, my home port, and one of the most exciting cities in the Mediterranean. Barcelona truly has it all: stunning architecture, vibrant culture, a rich history, and an unbeatable atmosphere. From the port, you have several options to reach the city center. There's a convenient shuttle for just 3.5 euros, or you can also enjoy a scenic 40-minute walk if you prefer. One unique feature of Barcelona's port is its proximity to Montjuïc Mountain, a spot with breathtaking views over the city and the port. On Montjuïc, you'll find the Montjuïc Castle, a historic fortress with panoramic views, and the Louis Company's Olympic Stadium, where the Barcelona 1992 Olympics were held. Currently, the stadium is also the temporary home of FC Barcelona, while Camp Nou is being renovated. This area is a must-visit for anyone wanting to experience Barcelona's history and enjoy spectacular cityscapes. Barcelona is also known for its fantastic Catalan cuisine, which, although not widely known outside the region, is incredible. The city is a great base for exploring nearby highlights like Tarragona, with its Roman heritage, Girona, with its medieval charm, or even taking a trip to Andorra, the small country in the Pyrenees. In recent years, Barcelona has experienced some over-tourism, but it still maintains a unique charm that makes it one of the most exciting places to visit. What do you think? Is Barcelona on your list of must-visit cities? So, these are my top 6 Mediterranean cruise ports, each with its own special charm and unique offerings. I hope this list inspires your next adventure on the Mediterranean. Now it's your turn. Which of these ports are you most excited to visit or revisit? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe for more Mediterranean travel insights, and happy cruising! Thanks!